Good morning, Paulsicans. How are we doing on this beautiful green day? Guys, we are pumping. How is it out there, guys? You feeling good? Green candles always feel good, right? Let's see if we can maintain this pump. Let's see if that was bottom. I don't know if it is. Uh, every time I call bottom, it seems like we go lower. So I'm not going to call this bottom because I don't want to jinx it. But Hans made a post today, which was very interesting. He's like, a granny would go long here. If somebody was, he posted the chart and there was a W on it. And so we'll see. I don't know, man. It's very interesting. But if this continues on, we can buy some of these, some Corvettes, right? On the other side of all this. So let's keep it going, guys. Don't cheat your bags. Try to stick around and see what this carries into. And obviously, I don't think we're going to go up a massive 10x overnight, right? It's not how this works. I mean, it can work that way, but not right now in this part of the altcoin season that we're in. I would say we probably hang around in this zone for a while. Maybe we make a higher low and kind of hang out there. We'll see what's going to happen leading into the court case. The court case is going to be a very big indicator for what's going on in our ecosystem. Be very wary, guys. I say this all the time. If we see a massive pump going into the court case, that would make me cautious because, buy the rumor, sell the news. Traders like trading, right? That's what they do. So they buy things up, get people to FOMO in, and then they dump on them. That's the whole buy the rumor, sell the news strategy. And so let's see if it happens with our ecosystem, which, if it happens, great. Like it's healthy. It's just healthy because you need traders. You want traders in your ecosystem. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. You just don't want to be caught on the wrong side of the trade. That's the thing. So be very careful with that. So yeah, guys, this is awesome. I'm be doing a short show today. I have my calendar is just wrecked today. A meeting. We got our community online call. We're going to be talking about passive income and some node validating, all that stuff on that call. It's always exciting for me, and I'm passionate about that. It's been fun to sit through this blood with you guys. Maybe not fun with the blood part, but fun to sit through with you guys as our community. I appreciate every single one of you guys that show up. But guys, this is the DeFi Crypto Alliance show where we are bringing the good word of crypto and the good word of real estate and just good money making practices, man. How to make money, how to save money, and how to not pay three-letter agencies. We're also passionate about that. And we want to bring these two worlds together. Our entrepreneurial real estate world that we know and love, and the crypto community investing world that we know and love, and bring these assets together and create legacy wealth and be the chosen one in our family heritage to break the chain and curse of mediocrity. That's the mission we're on. That's what this show is all about. That's what we're going to do. We're going to use cryptocurrency as that wealth creation tool, right? It's just a tool. That's all it is, man. Just like a hammer and a nail, or a hammer and a wrench. The nail is the thing that you would hit with a hammer, right? But hammer, wrenches, these are all tools that you use in your everyday life. This is no different. And so we're going to use cryptocurrency as a wealth creation tool, and then come in and use, real estate and other real world assets as wealth preservation, and couple that with maybe some tax advantage trust. So it's going to be a fun time, guys. I'm super excited to be on the journey with all you guys. I'm going to be out in October. I'll be out for the hearing. We'll love to meet with some of you guys who are heading out that way. And let me know if you want to meet up for coffee, lunch. I don't know if I'll be participating too much in the events and all that stuff, man. It's a short trip for me. So I'm popping in there. I'm going to network for a day or two, and then I'm popping out. We'll have a lot of our community members there, and I'm going to bring even some, I'll bring some nice clothes just in case they allow me, or I can get in the courtroom. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people trying to, cram in there, and I might not get in, and that's fine. I'll button the close either way. I'm going out there to network with you guys. So that's it. So guys, let's check out. I know why you guys really come here. I didn't prepare it before the show, but I want to check out the secret price chart. Let's see if I can get my deck screen to work before I share my screen with you guys. But let's take a look, because remember, this is one of the most intricate pieces of the puzzle, if you ask me, if we're in the right place at the right time. So let's just check in on it. I mean, we're probably going to see pretty much the same thing we saw yesterday, and that's fine. That's what we want to see until this thing breaks out. Well, let's take a look. Okay, it pulled up. That's good. My deck screener is working. So let's share screen. This is the chart we need to keep our eye on at all times, guys. In my opinion, this chart is more important than even the chart versus the dollar versus DAI, right? This is what everyone's always pointing to on stupid Twitter. This chart is way more important because this is versus Ethereum. Now, that's assuming that you believe in Ethereum and Ethereum's not going to go away and die off like, some of these altcoins do, and you think it's got an actual chance to, have product market fit in this cycle, and that the ETFs will bring in some economic energy. You got to believe in it a little bit. But look at this, guys. Nice little green candle on the daily against ETH. We had this little pump up, little retrace back up. We're right in that zone. Let's see how much farther down this zone we go. I try to put this line to the end of October. Yeah, look at that. So there we go. October 15th of 24. And really, I should draw it to right there. Right, guys? October 24th, 24, because that's like the fundamental big news for our community. But actually, guys, it's not going to be that big. I feel like there will be some activity in the price chart, but we're not going to know the result of the judge's decision for another 2 months. So we should get a good Christmas present or not, right? Either way, it'll be around Christmas time when we should know the results. We shouldn't have any results on October 24th. That is my understanding. I could be wrong. I'm a dude on the internet. This is never financial advice. I speculate with my own money, and that's what I talk about on this show. But I am loving, absolutely loving this price chart. Once again, guys, I'm going to count this candle here. Back from May 22nd all the way to today, September 10th. We have been running in this zone, and it has been tight in this zone. And this, to me, is just one of the pieces of the puzzle that you have to step back and look at and go, man, we are going to be just fine. We are going to create generational wealth with this asset. It's just one of the tools that I look at, one of the clues, right? So there's a secret chart, guys. I know you guys, that's what you come and watch the show for. And only other people I know who really show that charts like Access, Hans, Pip Sniper, I think, has referenced it before. Not a lot of people talk about it, right? Most of the plebs on Twitter, they're going to point to the USD chart or the DAI chart. And it's just like, hey, man, you're a pleb. You don't understand how this stuff works. Look at this chart. This tells a bigger story than what you're looking at. So, yeah. Let me take a drink of my liver cleanse. This one here, guys, is from China. My wife's Chinese, and she gets these special herbs shipped to us from China, from Shanghai. And she made me, I've been doing those liver cleanse smoothies, and she made me a liver cleanse tea today. So we'll see how that feels. But I'm on a hardcore health kick this year. In fact, I'm even going to be doing some peptides. If you guys are into that at all, hit me up. Love to know your experience with peptides. I've been doing deep research for the last, I would say, month or two. Talked to multiple physicians, and maybe going down that rabbit hole a little bit. So it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. This is the year for health for me. or next year will be the year of finances. So let's visit the chat and see who's in here. Man, as always, oi, oi, what up, Red Squirrel? Man, you're always here first. Let me get my camera to adjust. I hate this, guys, when it's not in. Come on. There we go. There we go. Get a view. I can't stand it. What's up, Red Squirrel? Man, you're always like number one, dude. This is awesome. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate the work that you do building on Pulse Chain. It's the builders who drug us through this bear market. We will never forget you. Even in massive green candle days, when we're up a 2x, 5x, 10x, even 100x, don't ever forget the builders. The reason why we're able to have that bull market is because the builders drug us through the mud, the bear market mud. Those builders kept building on our chain and drug us through and had the faith and belief. So we appreciate you guys. Andrew, number two, what's up, man? How we doing, man? What's going on? What is going on? Yeah, he does, man. I think yesterday, Crypto 7 beat him yesterday. But, man, he's always first in the chat for the most part. And other shows, too, man. When I go to the other shows and I'm watching, and I try to engage in the chat, and I always see Red Squirrel in there, man. Great community member. Corey, thanks for showing up every day. I try, man. We show up every day if depending on what's going on in my life, right? Like next week, we have an event we're doing, but I think I'll be streaming most days next week still. And then the week after that, we'll be out in Florida. So I won't be streaming. It'll be like 2 or 3 days. I won't be streaming that week. Obviously, I won't be streaming on October 24th. Yeah, with you guys. Be hanging out with you cool cats. I'm sitting in a bulldozer dream of life-changing gains. Man, that's it. I love it. You got that right, man. You see the greater picture. You've taken a step back. You got delayed gratification mindset. You've probably been working on making yourself a millionaire here and here, because that's the secret before you can become a millionaire here. So just bridge more dollars into Coast. Oh, man, I love the Coast protocol. I got to hit up Stoic. Thanks for reminding me. He told me he was going to give me a show, and so he owes me a show. I got to hit him up and get him on here and just talk about all the amazing things Coast is doing and the roadmap they have in front of us. They have more stuff coming out, which is like, these guys aren't done. They're not done. They're awesome. Once again, the builders are awesome. I love them. Break them chains. That's right, bro. That's what we're going to do. We want to make sure that we set up our heritage, our family line to be in a place where, for example, they never have to be in food stamps. Like, that's like the worst, right? Like, my mom was on food stamps when we were kids. I remember it very vividly. I remember, guys, I was a store. I used to watch her all the time. You know, she had the food stamp books, right? And she'd break out and pay with food stamps for the groceries. And then one day she pulls out this card and then she pays. And I was like, what's that, Mom? And she's like, that's my EBT card. I'm like, what the heck is an EBT card? She has food stamps on there. And I was like, what the heck is it? And that was before debit cards were really huge, or maybe it was around the same time debit cards were coming to fruition. You know, I was a little on the younger side, and I'm like, man, that's crazy. That's literally, guys, going to be us when CBDCs happen. We're in the store, everyone's paying with credit cards, cash, and all of a sudden, you're going to have people start paying with their freaking wrist or their hand because of chips, because of CBDC. It's gonna be sad. I hope that day don't come, but that's how I see it in my head. And then you'll have a choice to make. Everyone will have a choice. You can still retain your freedom, but your freedoms will only be in DeFi, right? Where you have the freedom to transact, you have the freedom to have censorship-resistant transactions, peer-to-peer censorship-resistant transaction. You have permissionless, programmable money where overreaching governments, central banks, any centralized entities, that the World Economic Forum, all of them, right, that have been boiling us in that water, that frog in the water slowly. DeFi will be the only place I feel like that will still have those freedoms left. So you guys are all here. So give yourself a pat on the back. You guys have got nothing to worry about. Make sure to teach your kids. I'm teaching my kids and to make sure they have financial sovereignty you know, in their future. So yeah, very important stuff. Red, I have correlated your presence to alpha. Oh man, that is true. Red Squirrel is the alpha. I will tell you that, or at least community stream. Same. Yeah, man. Red Squirrel's man been through here through the thick and thin. I'd be willing to bet even when we hit bottom in the SEC FUD, if I were to go look at my streams, I bet Red Squirrel was in there commenting. I bet. Even monthly created a Doge. Even the monthly created a Doge. A doji candle. Oh, a doji candle on the monthly. Oh, is that what you mean by that, Oliver? That'd be great. That is a very bullish candle. The doji candle where it's I think I don't know if they call that the graveyard or I know it's one of them. I'm not a TA expert, right, guys? I rely on smarter guys to do that. I know a little bit, and I'm trying to learn more. I'm trying to learn a lot more, mainly just because I'm not be a trader. I want to know when a DCA, right? And then also obviously when to DCA out at the top of the cycle. So yeah, Pulse ETH on the monthly. Really, real quick. I'm gonna switch to the monthly. I want to see what that looks like. Because I daily. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys this. This is awesome. Let me share my screen. Thanks, Oliver. Appreciate this, man. Appreciate the alpha here. I used to check the monthly on this chart, but it's been a while. Look at this, guys. It's creeping up. Let me see if can I enlarge it. There we go. Yeah, there's the doji. It's not quite a doji. This is a thick candle, but I mean, look at this. Look at this. Maybe this is a doji. Dojis usually mean indecision in chart. Look at that, guys. Hope you guys can see that. Dude, that is bullish as all hell. You have this trend on the monthly. Come on, it never wants to work when I'm streaming. Dude, that's insane. Let's see if this holds true. Wow. I love it. Good for pointing that out there, Oliver. Thank you much, man. I appreciate it. It's makes me even more bullish. If that's possible, right? How much more bullish can Corey be? I don't know. Test me and find out. I just did a DCA yesterday, which is good. I'm glad I did a DCA yesterday. Although I DCA'd in the Pulse. I DCA'd in the Pulse. I got bags of all of it, right, guys? Like I was like, well, I'm going to go into I haven't gone to the Pulse in a while because I went into like all the other assets last time. And I'm like, I DCA'd in the Pulse, and of course we pump, and then what pumps the least amount? Pulse. Like, all right, whatever. They're all going to do good. PT 141. Is that a peptide? You talking about BPC 157? That's one of the peptides I'll be taking. I don't see a PT 141 on my list, but maybe it's one of the ones that I am not interested in taking, right? There's a lot of peptides for everything you do, like whether you're trying to lose weight, whether they have peptides if you have anger and stress issues. Peptides, actually, guys, I believe will be the future of medicine. They say if you can make it to 2050, that the medicine will be so evolved that literally we could double or triple the human lifespan. So if we're living to be an average of like, let's say 75, right, for shits and giggles. I know like there's like women live a little longer, men live a little shorter. I mean, like even a double, that's 150. Like if I can live to 150 and see my daughter's kids and her kids, like, dude, like I'm going to do it. Like, and the future of medicine is not going in and treating the problem after the problem is already there. It's preventive maintenance, going in and preventing the problem from ever happening. That's the future. It's called Medicine 3.0. I have a book on it. Outlive is the name of the book. I can't remember who the author is. If you look up Outlive, that book talks about the whole ideology of what's to come. I believe peptides will be the ones that pave the future for that. Right now, you know, they're in a very experimental phase. There's some good ones, there's some bad ones because, you know, it's all experimental. So yeah, maybe I'll do a whole show one day about it. But if I do a whole show about it, I'll have like 10 views. That's the problem. Keep pumping our bags. Let's go, Mr. Crypto J. I agree, man. We'll see by the end of the week. The bottom is in on the ER. Yeah, RH. Yeah, because if you get the weekly close to see what happens there. But I'm pretty I'm hopeful, right? Maybe that's the word. Yeah, guys, come on, man. Will Stevenson's got it right over at DJ Roundtable. Guys, if you're not watching their show, you're missing out. They have a nightly show. I think it's like 8 p.m. EST. Feel free to shill it, Will, in the comments. I don't mind. Yeah, great show over there. And if you guys are not smashing the likes, hitting the subscribe, that bell notification, so we can keep bringing the good word of crypto, real estate, mindset of the entrepreneurial life and investing life. Let us do that and carry you through this bull run and also the next bear market, because there will be another bear. There's no summers without no winters, and there's no winters without no summers. That is a fact. Sandy Beach, how are we doing? I always see you everywhere. You are also like Red Squirrel. You're a great community member. You've kept the faith, the hope. I bet you, if we go back to watch shows in the SEC FUD bottom, you were in there commenting. So first time watcher, everyone. Yeah, stick around for a while. We try to address everything crypto, everything real estate, everything not paying the 3-letter agencies when we go to take profits, and even a little bit of entrepreneurial stuff and stuff that we're just passionate about, that we love. The beach. Yes, Sandy Beach. I live in Puerto Rico. We get to see the beach all the time. I was on the beach on Sunday. It was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Peptides of the ship. Are you doing peptides, Will? Would love a little bit more of your experience. I've been doing just a crap ton of research, talked to multiple physicians, a lot of reading. I'm going to be doing BPC 157. I'm going to be doing some Moreland, maybe one summer Moreland. It's more of the lighter peptide of the HGH secretion, and then maybe Tessa Moreland down the road. We'll see, but those are the ones that I'm looking at right now. Kind of boost the testosterone naturally, guys. It literally it boosts your growth hormone and testosterone naturally without taking any medication to fill that in. Like if you take TRT, which is testosterone replacement, TRT, testosterone replacement treatment, you can actually inhibit your body to make testosterone. It's bad for you over the long haul, where peptides come in and they can stimulate the part of the body that makes it. So it's teaching your body to make it again and make more of it. And so that's the good part. And you don't have to rely on it. You can go off at any time. Once again, I'm going to bore all the viewers and we're going to lose views. So back to crypto. For Pulse X, we need to break above the 401960. Where are we at today, man? I think we're about 7. I saw 1737. Oh, man. It can do it, man. Pulse X seems to moon harder than Pulse and Hex majority of the time. Although I'm looking at the 24-hour, Hex and Pulse X are about neck and neck. So let's see if they can do it, man. I believe Pulse X could do it. It's not that big of a upward push from here. That's for sure. As a pharmacist, you're a pharmacist. Oh, crap. I'm always interested in longevity supplements. Yeah, me too. You saw all the supplements I'm taking. You think I'm crazy. I'm on a liver cleanse right now. Now, it's a liver cleanse only through supplements that I've been doing. The liver cleanse has been consisting of a smoothie of beetroot, green apple because green has less sugar than the red apples, celery, and what was the other? My wife makes them for me every day, and I am drawing a blank on it. I mentioned it yesterday. Anyway, she makes me that every morning, and then today she made me a Chinese tea that's a liver cleanse. So we'll see how that does. So, yeah. Yes, hugs to you. Brizology, my man, calling the bottom yesterday. Let's see if his bottom call will stay in profit. He uses blood moon and moon cycles to call this bottom. Good morning, Corey Gang. What's up, bro, man? Man, I did a DCA yesterday. I was telling everybody, and I was like, man, do I want to buy more Pulse, or do I want to buy more ink? Man, I bought more Pulse. Maybe I should have bought ink. Ink's up like 15%. I'm like, gosh, it's all right. I got a lot of ink. I'm happy with my bags. I buy them all. I went heavy into ink and Pulse X on my last DCA. So I'm like, well, I need to pick up a little more Pulse, kind of top it up. Yeah, I don't know. That's how it goes, right? That's how it goes. Happy to shill our show. Super grateful for you coming and joining us with Chris the other day, DJ Roundtable. Yeah, if you guys go watch that show, it was like I don't know, it's like last week. Chris is a tax strategist. We talked about once again how you could take profits in crypto, go buy real estate, not pay taxes. And this is for you, for U.S. citizens only. For you guys out of the U.S., you got to go find and see if there's trust or something like that does this type of structure. But then buy real estate, and let's say in a couple of years or a year and a half, you're like, oh, the crypto bottom's in, right? You can sell that said real estate or those maybe those shares in a syndication, come back in the crypto, not pay taxes again. These the taxes are deferred. Doesn't mean you don't owe them per se, right? They're just deferred down the road whenever you take the money out of the trust. But the real power of this is you're using your full economic energy for all your investment assets, right? So your crypto, right? You get to use all your economic energy to make all the gains you possibly can. And you go to the real estate, you're not paying the taxes there, so you're using all that energy and then coming back. And you do that as many times as you want, back and forth, and defer the taxes. And so it's a very powerful tool to trust. Chris came on the DJ Roundtable show about a week ago. Go watch it. It was a blast, absolute blast. So, aloha, dude. Derek, are you out in freaking Hawaii, man? That'd be awesome, dude. I'm out in Puerto Rico, so I can kind of aloha you in some ways, right? I've been to Hawaii many times. I love it out there. My sister used to live out in Hawaii, man. I made a habit to go out there at least once a year when she was living there, and she lived there 5 years. And I had an absolute blast, man, out there. Those are some beautiful islands, tell you what. So, guys, once again, I said I'm going to do a short show today. I'm sure Brizology is going to give me shit. But, hey, Briz, this ain't the bottom, man. So you can't tell me I'm doing a short show because of the bottom. My calendar is wrecked today with meetings. And, yeah, I mean, guys, I hope you're enjoying the green candles. Let's see if they hold. I don't know if they will. Of course, a whale could come in and smash the price down. But I tell you what, guys, I'm not going to call bottom, but I definitely believe we are closer to the bottom than we are to the top. That's for sure, right? And once again, you just got to step back, look at the greater picture, man. You know, look at the Pulse ETH chart. That is one of the clues to the puzzle, right? And we just need the 5 thrusters on the rocket ship to ignite, right? And I'll go over them real quick. 1, we need RH clarity, right, with the SEC. And it doesn't have to be necessarily a good outcome. Maybe it's a fine. It's just some kind of clarity, right? That's one rocket thruster. And it's not needed to go to the moon either. Like, well, 5, this is where we're getting the big gains, right? You can go to the moon off of three engines out of the 5. But RH clarity, another one, RH streaming. Without leadership, the community is kind of like, in shambles. There are us on here beating the drums and keeping the good word out there, but that streaming, man, it brings leadership. And even in companies, guys, you look at big old like Apple would be nothing without Tim Cook. You have to have leadership in every organization. It's just it would help take us to the moon. It's not needed, but man, it would help tremendously. Number 3, it'd be nice to see these ETF inflows increase. If freaking Grayscale could stop selling down Ethereum, that would be much appreciated. So the ETF inflows and ETH kind of getting a nice bid, going up to like 8K, 10K, 12K. That would also help send us to the moon. It'd be pretty parabolic because, as we know, guys, no one talks about this. There's 317,000 Ethereum in 2 wallets that likes to buy our stuff. Everyone talks about the 170,000 Ethereum. Everyone forgets about Godwell. Godwell likes to buy our stuff. So there's 317,000 Ethereum, right? It likes to buy the RH assets. So we need ETH to go. It would be massive, be absolutely massive. So that's rocket thruster number 3. Number 4, privacy pools, right? We all know that they're over there working on something. We saw the PulseX deployer address. Get some updates on PulseX. This last week was awesome. And that's the same address that's working on privacy pools over there. So that would allow whales to come in without people front running their transactions. And doing all the bad things that people do in our ecosystem, because we have DeFi smart people in our ecosystem. And so privacy pools would be very, very important. And then last but not least, and some of you guys might disagree with me on this, and that's fine, but that's Trump getting into office. Trump getting in office would absolutely send all crypto parabolic. If you have all 5 of those rocket thrusters kicking off, I'm telling you guys, you better hold on to your shorts, because I don't know. That's where the stupid gains can get, where they say crypto can go higher than you ever possibly imagine. Can also go lower than you ever possibly imagine. When we experienced that, right? Well, that's where the crypto can go higher than you ever possibly imagine. So guys, I am getting out of here on that note. And it was God will, haha. Yeah, no comment, Oliver. No comment. But there's 317,000 Ethereum that likes to buy our stuff. That's all I care about. That's it. That's all I care about. But guys, tune in tomorrow. We'll be back same time, same place. Hit the likes, hit the subscribe on your way. There's 155 of you guys watching, 32 only on my channel, my YouTube channel. I know there's Twitter, the numbers aren't accurate there, but come on, man. Get over here and boost the show through the roof. Love every single one of you guys. I appreciate you for being here, and I'll see you again. Minhara. Peace.